I like to hold my entertainers accountable, so the ignorant ones I never really admit to listening to. Well, except for Algernon Washington, because he tends to lend a hand to my ignorant side. He lets me know that my South Side thoughts haven't completely abandoned me thanks to my Uptown education. But I rarely like to admit that I'm a secret fan of Fantasia because of her literacy level and actions on her reality show and in real life. But she's freaking awesome sometimes. She has a song that says, "Yesterday I cursed you and told you that I was through, but today I'm with you. Ain't that some love? Tomorrow you might hate me and find you somebody new, but today I'm with you. Ain't that some love?" I ain't gonna lie, boy, you got me out of my mind, LOVE. I go crazy when you love me, got me acting a mess, even got the nerve to say that you're better than my mama's collard greens and cornbread. Yeah. The song is called Collard Greens and Cornbread. And I just discovered the depth behind the song last week while riding in the car with Fools, and it's been on repeat for a while. Around the 30th play, I began thinking about the relationships I found myself in and out, and the relationships of my friends. Some who got married, others who shack up, and some who couldn't possibly care any less about their frequent bedmate. And although I sometimes think I'm too fine to be laying down in bed alone, I think I may have realized exactly what the issue is. See, growing up, I remember being at 810 Cherry D Street, watching the soaps, eating bacon, fried eggs, and biscuits, sipping coffee, and laughing it up with my grandmother. She makes a large part of that village that raised me. Off the top of my head, I can count 24 people who have come in with a bag of potatoes, dropped them off on the coffee table, asking, "When do you think they'll be ready, Miss Sarah?" And she'd tell them just to keep checking in, but it wouldn't take too long. You know how at funerals and family cookouts no one eats a potato salad? See, everybody eats my grandmother's potato salad. She probably made potato salad for everyone in town, but she made hamburgers and gravy for nobody but me when I asked. It was my favorite thing she cooked. I hated onions, but I loved them then, and my smile proved it. She didn't cook it every time I came over, but rather infrequent. That element of surprise. I love those hamburgers and gravy, you know? Fantasia's lucky. She found some dude who was bold enough to say, "I'm better than your mama's collard greens and cornbread." Perhaps I'm single because my life has been full of oodles and noodles I cook for myself daily, or the bowls of cream of wheat that my mom set in front of me every day before preschool. Though I love them very much, they weren't worth writing this about. They did their job satisfying that temporary need, but when they were gone, that was it. There was no need for them. Like I made myself believe I needed my grandmother's cooking for strength. These noodles half fill me, and the cream of wheat stick to my ribs till mid morning, but neither have been major contributors. I don't really know if that story makes sense so much. I'm writing this because I'm hungry, and at the end of the day, I love my grandmother.